Hello fans and welcome to the Lady River Brook Gymnasium here in Fredericton, New Brunswick. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA TV. Coverage of collegiate basketball this afternoon. St. Thomas Tommy women hosting the University of King's College Blue Devils. Start out today. Tommies come into this one. Fourth place, 9-5 record. UKC fifth place, 5-8. That would make this a preview matchup of the possible quarterfinal right now as the standings sit. Both teams coming off wins yesterday. The Tommies played maybe their best game of the year in my estimation of the ones I've seen, and I think I've seen them all one way or another. 73-64 over Mount St. Vincent. Mount St. Vincent was nationally number 2 just a few weeks ago. Tommies held down Emily Holt, who would be among the very, very short list of players considered for Player of the Year here in the ACAA women's side. Held her down to 7 points on 2 of 12 shooting. Kat Korovitz 13-7 for the Mystics. Alicia McNeil 11 points, 5 rebounds. Vanessa Sophie 18.6 boards for the Tommies. Kylie Roy 13. Sam Storty 10. Turnovers. MSVU committed 30. The Tommies 25. 2 plus 6 on rebounds. Both teams shot about 28%. The Tommies 2 more 3-point field goals. UKC, they're coming off a win yesterday in St. John. Jenna Bain, 16 points, 8 boards. Lauren Ford, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Bailey Henderson with an 18-point, 10-rebound game for UNBSJ. Jenny Cripps, 15 points, 7 rebounds. UKC was plus 8 from the free throw line. Did a pretty good job looking after the ball. Only 16 turnovers to 24 for UNBSJ. Starters being introduced now for the Tommies. Starters are already introduced for UKC. Pick those up for you right here after the anthem. Starters for UKC, number 5 is Jenna Bain, guard out of Halifax, Nova Scotia. 6, Olivia Moreau, guard out of Waterloo, Ontario. 15 is Lauren Ford from Sackville, Nova Scotia. 20 is Veda Wells-McCahan. She is a guard out of Kingston, Ontario. And Nora Quinlan, guard out of St. John's, Newfoundland. The Tommy starters, same as yesterday. 4 is Kylie Roy. 6 is Vanessa Sophie. 9, Alyssa Jeffrey out of Sussex. 20, Jaden Penny with the ball there out of Leo Hayes High School in Fredericton Northside. And Ava Prosser from Johnstown, Ontario round out the starters for the Tommies. Shot missed there. Rebound to Quinlan. quickly forward to Ford. Ford with a little power step. She's going to draw a foul. No, it's going to be a travel. But we're going to get the body contact there. Instead, it's a travel. Officials in charge of this one, Misters Gallagher, Fitzgerald, and LaRock. Making sure all things go according to Hoyle. Sophie from the outside. One jammed on the rim. Rebound UKC. Quinlan runs some offense in the front court. For Ford and Olivia Moreau. Quinlan again, guarded by Roy. First shot made of the game to Jenna Bain. Bain, leading scorer for the Mystics at almost 15 points, also averages over 7 rebounds a game, does Bain. Tommy turnover. Bain on the dribble for Quinlan. Back to Bain. Bain, nice pass off. Oh, that's one you should ought to finish. Wells McCaughan missed that. Sophie kicks outside for Prosser for a 3. That one is nothing but net for Ava Prosser. Knocked out of bounds. Stays UKC ball. 3-2 Tommies here in the early going on Super Sunday. Couple basketball games and a very, very critical men's volleyball match coming up here later this afternoon. ACAA TV will have all the coverage. Tommies Ford guarded by Sophie. Ford has the size advantage. Power step there. She's going to draw the foul on Vanessa Sophie. Sophie's first, team's first of the game. Ford good on the first. Ford, about a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Averages 6 points a game. Makes them both. Tommies to the front court. Prosser baseline. She had a layup. Instead, stops, shoots the jumper, and it rattles in. Prosser, 5 early points for the Tommies. Ford inside for Wells McCaughan. Jump ball. Possession Kings. Officials getting together here. Not sure if this is a shot clock or whether they're second guessing the call. And go with 14 on the shot clock. Inbounded for Bain, inside for Ford. Ford with a nice 2 over Jaden Penny. Delay of game warning, I believe, there on Kings for touching the ball after it went through. Prosser looks inside for Penny. Penny, good patience, goes the other way and lays it in for 2. Seven-6 Tommies. We've played just about 3 minutes. Ford for Morrow. Morrow guarded by Jeffrey, gives the ball up. Now Quinlan on the outside into the post for Ford. They kick outside for Bain. Bain drills the three-pointer. Roy gets into the paint. Kicks back for Prosser. Deep three-pointer. That one's front rim. Another shot made. That's Wells McCaughan. Prosser baseline drive inside for Sophie. Sophie loses the handle out of bounds. No foul call. A whole bunch of subs here for the Tommies. Connors, Storty, and Owens. 8 is Emily Owens. 21 is Charlie Connors. And Sam Storty is 15. Kylie Roy, Alyssa Jeffrey stay on the court. The Tommies get a bit bigger here with this substitution. Ford over Roy. Good defense there by Kylie Roy. Ford down on the deck. Emily Owens picks it up. Ahead for Charlie Connors. Connors is going to go right at the bucket and get rejected by Veda Wells McCaughan. Number 10, Nalini Maharaj checks in for the Blue Devils, as does number 8, Kaylee Garland. Garland, 4th year out of North Vancouver, BC. And Maharaj, 5th year out of East Bay, Nova Scotia. Connors for Storty. Storty had a good game yesterday. Can't get that one to go down, but she's right there on the offensive boards. Lots of contact there. We're going to say we've got a jump ball. This one will go to UKC. 11-7. Blue Devils played 4.5. Coach Connors working the officials there. He wanted the foul call. Ford on the drive, kicks outside Maharaj. They work it around. Bain shot is blocked by Owens, but it's Maharaj who picks up the loose change and lays it in. Timeout Tommies. Coach Connors picks up the warning on the complaint to the official. He's looking for that foul call at the other end. Now he'll go into the huddle. See if the Tommies can regroup here. UKC starting pretty well in this one. Spoke to UKC coaching staff before the game. Rika Williams and Madison Doucette. Asked them about the game yesterday. And I thought they might be pretty pleased with the win. They were happy they got the win, but they said do not watch that game. I didn't have an opportunity last night to follow up on that, or this morning to check that one out. So not real pleased with the way the team played yesterday was the message, certainly on that one. But they got the win and have to be pretty pleased with what they're seeing here in the early going, up 13-6 on the Tommies. Looking at this game, really, as you look at that possible quarterfinal playoff preview as the standings sit right now, things can change as we move forward, of course, particularly the teams at the top of the conference. It's pretty tight. There's a little gap between STU and UKC. Tough for UKC, I think, to close that. So you take a look at that and you think, hey, we're coming in here late in the season. Our chance to see our possible quarterfinal opponent, our chance to get used to this gym. The sounds in here, the way the building, echoes and whatnot. Used to where we're going again around here. Pretty good timing for a visit. Come in here late in the season where you're going to be playing that quarterfinal matchup game. You get a chance at your possible opponent in that quarterfinal matchup. Tommies, of course, are looking at it in the very same way where, hey, this is our home court. We want to defend this. We think we are one of the better teams in the conference, or can be one of the better teams in the conference. Have a little legitimate shot at winning no matter where we finish in the standings. Coach Connors continuing to work the officials looking for the fouls. Aiden McLeod, number 13, in for UKC. Ford on the travel. Roy forward for Connors. Cross court for Storty. Back for Connors. Connors has it knocked away, out of bounds. 12 on the shot clock. Vanessa Sophie and Katie Vidito will check in for the Tommies. Roy and Jeffrey to the bench. Storty in the paint. Off glass and scores two. Nice power move by Sam Storty. Double digits yesterday. I think she can be there every game. She gets an opportunity to get the shots up. Storty hard defense on Ford. Tough pass there for Jenna Bain. Maharaj, 5 on the shot clock. Good Tommy's defense. This is more of what we saw yesterday against MSVU. And really getting into lockdown defense. Peta Wells McCaughan checks back in for Lauren Ford for UKC. Vidito with the catch in three-point land. Back for Connors. Connors dribble drive. Connors into trouble, and she does draw a foul. And Maharaj says, no way. Didn't do a thing. She just came right into me. Foul will go on Jenna Bain. That's going to be Bain's second. Connors makes them both. Now Quinlan will come in for Bain. Have to think that Bain will be on the bench at least the rest of this quarter, picking up 2 fouls here. 4 minutes to go, just about in the first. 3 this quarter would be trouble for UKC and Jenna Bain. Owens for Connors. Vidito, long three-pointer. She can make it from there. Storty right there for the rebound and 2 more points, Sam. Storty with 4 off the bench for Stu. Olivia Morrow, a little shuffle of the feet there. Tied at 13, last couple minutes. The Tommies have tightened up the defense. Owens for Sophie. Connors provides the outlet. Sophie, a little hesitation, kicks to the corner. Sam Storty for a three-pointer. That one's going to be short. Maharaj the rebound, but she brings it right down, so Vanessa Sophie can get hands on that one. Jaden Penny checks in, as does Celine Sturkle. Sturkle, 3 three-pointers yesterday in the first half. She is really starting to find her rhythm here. Coming back from that knee injury that kept her out pretty much a full calendar year. I think she can be a big difference maker for the Tommies off the bench. She can score from just about anywhere. Maybe the Tommies' best pure shooter in Sturkle. If she can get the game going here as we go down the stretch, look out for what she can bring off the bench for Stu. Turned over to the Tommies. Prosser will inbound in front of the scorer's table for Sophie. Sophie on the dribble, hesitation, now picks it up, needs help, finds Ava Prosser. 4 to shoot, Prosser gets one up, no rim. "24-second violation called on the Tommies. I believe we were going to have an out of bounds call there, but the 24-second came first. Tough pressure from Penny. Knocks it out of bounds. McLeod will inbound. Prosser can't get that tip. Maharaj 2-on-1 against Sturkle, and Sturkle with the rejection on Maharaj. Roy in for Vedito. Big defense there from Sturkle, 2-on-1. Took away the pass and then blocked the shot, did Celine. Maharaj in the post against Prosser. Spin move, glass, rim and out. Rebound by Garland. Sophie picks that one up. Comes to front court, and now she will settle it down and wait for teammates. Kylie Roy on the drive right to the bucket. Doesn't get it, but Prosser crashes glass. Fouled on the rebound. This looks like it'll be Maharaj. It is Maharaj. Olivia Morrow and Alex Soiko, 6 and 7, check in for UKC. Prosser on the line, 67% free throw shooter. 6 points and about 4 rebounds a game for Prosser. Free throws are good. And now it's Jeffrey back in for Sophie. Penny again with the deflection on the inbounds. Jaden Penny is a long 5'10". Three long arms has Penny. I want to say a former soccer keeper. I don't know why that comes into my mind all of a sudden on Jaden Penny. That could be completely out to lunch, but Penny off for Sturkle for 3. Soft looking shot, but back rim. Prosser crashes for the rebound again. Jump ball called. This one will go to UKC. Pretty quick whistle on the jump. Inbounded for Moreau. Back for Quinlan and Soiko. Jump ball called on the tie-up between Roy and Soiko. Kylie Roy says, "I came away with the ball. How was that a jump?" Again, a fairly quick whistle. That's 2 tie-ups in a row that I thought the whistle on the jump ball was pretty fast. Sometimes I don't think the officials let them play quite enough, but that's just my opinion. The tie-up's called pretty quickly. Pass to the baseline up top now for Prosser. Deep shot, front rim. Rebound, Penny. Penny kicks it back for Jeffrey. Sturkle. Sturkle will drive baseline. Spin back out for Prosser. 4 on the shot clock. Jeffrey launches one. She's fouled from three-point land. That's a bailout foul. Tough shot there for Alyssa Jeffrey with the shot clock running down. Got bailed out by Aiden McLeod. No, that goes on 6, Olivia Moreau. Not very good today with figuring out who the foul is going to be on. See if I can improve as the day goes on. Something to work on for me there. Jeffrey. Can't get that one to go down. Alyssa Jeffrey, among the very best in the conference from the line, won't be happy with her performance here. Usually shoots it at an 83% clip. That one looks a little more like the Alyssa Jeffrey we've seen all season long. Inside for Garland. Quinlan for three. Back rim rebound taken away by Alyssa Jeffrey. Blocking foul on Alex Soiko. Kings coach Marika Williams now up, talking to officials, says let's have a look at the board here. That's 5 fouls on us, only 1 on them. Jeffrey back to the line again, will shoot the bonus, 1:17 to go in the quarter. Jeffrey has found the touch again from the line. Tricky dribble from Soiko. Prosser with the pick off on the pass, ahead for Penny. Penny against McLeod. Penny with the reverse, can't get it to go down. Circle was there on the offensive glass, and it's knocked out by Kings. Timeout taken on the floor by Kings. I believe we had 13-7 here at one point. So that would be an 11-point Tommy's run if my memory serves me correctly here in this one. Tommy's really have turned up the defensive pressure since that timeout taken by Coach Connors. A couple subs into the game around that same time as well. Really now disrupting Kings on the offensive end of the floor. Head-to-head, these teams have played twice already this season. Tommies have won both. November 13th here, it was 73-44. Garland 10 points, 8 rebounds. Ford 10 and 5. Quinlan 10 points, 5 rebounds. Vanessa Sophie 18 points. Aver Prosser 12. Olena Ross, who's no longer with the Tommies, has stepped away from the team. Hope that's not the end of basketball for Olena Ross. I hope whatever the reason she stepped away from the team was, that she finds her way back to a basketball court at some point. I think she could be a strong player here at the collegiate level for sure. Turnovers in that one a big factor. 35 for Kings, 18 for the Tommies. Tommies shoot 8% better overall from the field as well in that one. November 27th at Kings. Late shot clock here. Tommies Roy has to chuck one up. She does, but out of bounds. Good defense there by Kings. That November 27th game at UKC was a 12-point victory for STU, 69-57. Jenna Bain, 28 points. Turnover, and Jeffrey lays it in for 2. Maharaj, a double-double, 11 points, 11 boards. Jeffrey, 11 and 5 for STU. Sophie, 10 and 5. Vidito, 10. Both teams were perfect from three-point land, 6 for 6 each. And again, the Tommies had a pretty good advantage in field goal percentage. You can see how important Jenna Bain is, possible 25 to 30-point scorer. Out here now with clock is not running. Nobody's realized yet the clock's not started. Now we started it late. A few extra seconds there given to UKC on that possession. $14 now on the shot clock, 25 on the game clock. Tommy Storty picked up her first foul, the Tommy's second of the quarter. Outside, Moreau. Moreau into the paint, puts it up. Too strong, Storty on the board. 13 seconds in the quarter. Penny in the post, 9 left, now 8, 7. On the drive is Jeffrey. She'll go to the line again. Blocking foul on Alex Soiko. .7 seconds left. Quarter one. Uncharacteristic day from the line for Alyssa Jeffrey. Make on the second. One second to shoot. They don't get the shot off. This quarter will end on a pretty strong Tommy's run. We end 21-13. STU, I believe the last I checked the scoreboard there at one point, it was 13-7. So big run for the Tommies here to finish off the quarter. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA TV. Come on back in about a minute and a half, and I'll have the second quarter. UKC ball to start the second quarter. Kings start. 6 is Morrow, 7 is Soiko. 21 is Quinlan. 8 is Garland. And I believe it's 13. It is 13, Aiden McLeod, the 5 that start for UKC. That's going to be a backcourt violation. The Tommies 5 to start this quarter. Jaden Penny, Kylie Roy, Sam Storty, Katie Vedito, and Alyssa Jeffrey. Jeffrey on the catch. Storty setting up in the post. Looks like Kings are dropping into a little bit of a zone here. Nice reverse by Roy. It won't go down, and Storty taps the rebound just out of bounds. Made a little stick him on the fingertips there, did Storty, to get that one to stick. Picked off by Roy on the inbound. She's got a layup. Again, it's Roy. That was deflected by Jeffrey, and it's a layup drill for Kylie Roy. Penny with the steal on the inbound. Over for Jeffrey. Tommy stick a fork in that one finally. Back for Penny. Penny with a fake. Vedito is set up behind the three-point arc. Jeffrey in the post for Storty. Look for Storty to attack here. Into the paint, now kicks it outside. Vedito for a deep three. One bounced off the rim and off the support wire. Owens and Sophie check back in. Jenna Bain, number 5, brings her 2 fouls back to the court with just under 9 minutes to go in the second quarter for Kings. And Nalini Maharaj enters as well. That's Maharaj there on the catch, goes at Storty. Passes inside for McLeod. Now back out for Moreau, who's pestered by Emily Owens. Maharaj in the post against Storty. Good defense by Sam Storty, but better offense by Nalini Maharaj. Not a whole lot you can do about that one, Sam. forced her away from the bucket, and she made the tough shot. To make the shots that tough, you'll take it. Storty looks to answer, and she draws the foul on Maharaj. Good aggression from Sam Storty. Storty 6.2 points, 2.2 rebounds, 67% free throw shooter. Good on the first. And the second. Tommy's pressure. And a push on Kylie Roy. Lauren Ford checks in. Coach Connors says, keep that going, Kylie. That's what we want right there. That's the type of aggression. We'll take that foul. First on Kylie, first on the team this quarter. Jump ball, Penny. Ties up Olivia Moreau. Ball goes over to the Tommies on the alternating possession. Owens, long time on the inbound, finally finds Roy. Roy's going to drive. Kick back outside for Penny, off the fingertips, and over to UKC. That one didn't go well from the Tommies right off the inbound play. I don't think Owens had the option that she wanted. Maharaj slams on the brakes, kicks it back for Quinlan. Quinlan drives Payne and gets it to roll up over the rim. That one turned on the four-wheel drive for Nora Quinlan. Climbed up over the mountaintop and fell in. Double dribble on Emily Owens. Tommy's plus 10, UKC. A little more life here since they brought Maharaj and Bain back into the game. Bain really a calming presence for UKC. Ford on the catch, 5 on the shot clock. Kicked outside and shot made by Olivia Moreau. Moreau, a lefty release there. Bain knocks it out off of Sophie. Ava Prosser will check back in for Kylie Roy. Under 10 here now is the lead. On the catch is Ford. Passes to Bain, and Bain draws the foul. Good, hard, strong cut from Jenna Bain. See why she's been a second-team All-Star in this conference. Moreau goes out. Justine Brady, number 12, checks in. Bain to the line, where she's a 75% free throw shooter. Takes the second. Jeffrey in for Vanessa Sophie. Sophie picked up her second foul on that last call. So we'll see Sophie get a pretty good break here. Pass forward from Storty, one dribble, and she can't get it the lay-in to go. She's fouled on the putback. That's one Sam's going to make 95, 97 at times out of 100. At least just left that a little short on the rim. Good follow-up, though, and does get the opportunity to go to the line. Tommies look to be changing up the defense here. Yeah, they pulled back on the hard pressure. Like we've gone to a 1-2-2 zone. Tough pressure up front, and Owens with the knockaway in the steal, and Emily Owens has a lay-in. Quinlan for Maharaj. She's got baseline, looks inside for Ford. The Tommies break up that play as well. Jeffrey, little crisscross. Inside, Owens is wide open, but rejected by Maharaj and fouled, though, at the same time. Brings more subs off the bench for UKC. Morrow and Garland, 6 and 8, check back in. Down on the floor before the game. Olivia Morrow looked to be taped up pretty heavy through the midsection. Certainly say this point in the season, you walk by both teams' benches and there's an air of the A535, whatever it is you want to call it, the muscle warmer, I guess is the, sure there's a technical term that's just not coming to me right now. Sure you all know what I mean. The teams are certainly coming off hard-fought games yesterday. A little banged up this late in the season. Certainly a very ointment-y smelling bunch down there on the floor. I'm sure it will be throughout the rest of the season as well. Jeffrey was reaching over the line there on the steal on the inbound pass, so we're going to do that one over again. 14 on the shot clock. Tommy's plus 12, 6:18 to go in the quarter. Circles in, she's guarding outside. Quinlan, really tough shot there over the extended arm of Celine Sturkle. Penny will look for Sturkle. Finds Owens instead. Jeffrey fakes baseline. Now kicks outside for Sturkle. She'll take the three and make the three. That shot right there, I think, can be a real difference for the Tommies off the fingertips of Celine Sturkle. She has such a calm shot and such an accurate shot. Look for Celine to make some noise at some key moments in the playoffs here upcoming. Owens for Prosser. Prosser shoots the long one and makes it. That's 2 threes in a row for the Tommies. They extend the lead to 18 just like that. It was 7 and all of a sudden now 18. Nice shot made there by Garland. Prosser inside for Sturkle. Again, Sturkle just lays that one in. That's 5 points for Celine. Good step out there by Sturkle as well. Another good step out by Penny to bother the shooter. Jump ball on the rebound action. This one stays UKC. More subs coming in. Beta Wells McCaughan checks in. 4 Kings, Connors, and Vedito, along with Storty. Moreau puts one up and scores another 2. Olivia Moreau, patient-looking shooter. Connors for Jeffrey. Jeffrey, Sturkle again from the corner launches. Another soft-looking shot, but that one just rimmed out. Storty, she'll drive baseline. Connors steps. Storty pops, a little too strong there. Rebound to Moreau. Moreau on the drive, catch by Brady. Brady with the nothing but nylon shot. Been a bit of a game of runs. UKC got out early, and then the Tommies went up. And then up big, and now UKC fighting back into it again. Jeffrey fouls Moreau. Moreau will go to the line. She's just about a 70% free throw shooter, just a little under. Fourth-year guard out of Waterloo. Tommy's lead cut to 12. Timeout on the floor taken by Coach Connors and the Tommies. Fans, reminder, stick around after this one on ACAA TV. We'll have men's basketball, same two schools. Should be another good one as well. And what a logjam atop the conference on the men's side. Three teams with identical records tied for second place. They fight for playoff position. Kings just a little bit out of that mix, but certainly a very tough team. And then a big men's volleyball match here will determine who is having home court advantage in the semifinals in men's volleyball. Holland College in town for that one. We'll have that call as well. That'll go right around 4:30. Of course, assuming we stay roughly on time on this Super Sunday here in the home of the Tommies. Pleased to bring you all the action. Tommy men and women basketballers winners yesterday. Hockey team wrapped up their season against St. Mary's. STU women's hockey finishes out of the playoffs, unfortunately. Great to be on hand, though, for the grad game for the Tommies. Number of graduating players recognized there. And next weekend right here for the basketball and women's volleyball, we will have the grad games there as well. Benito for Jeffrey. Jeffrey stops in the paint, back for Connors. Connors on the drive, goes nowhere, finds Storty. Storty shoots it and makes it. Sam Storty. Another good game here for Storty. I think Storty has 7 here in this half. Not entirely sure on that number. That one goes to Tommy's on the tie-up. Benito was looking for Sturkle, but defended by Kaylee Garland. Kylie Roy in off the bench. Comes in for Alyssa Jeffrey. And Emily Owens will check in for Katie Vedito. Vedito, the rookie out of Charlottetown. And Charlottetown Rural to the bench. Storty for Owens. Great to see Emily Owens find her rhythm. She's dealt with a number of injuries and illness here this season for the Tommies. The always tough Kylie Roy goes right in and finds contact. She'll get to the free throw line. Coach Williams not sure about that call. Roy to the bench. Jaden Penny will check in at the next opportunity. Roy to the line. Kylie, 60+% free throw shooter. Makes them both. Penny for Sturkle. Cross-court pass for Brady. Brady was looking into the post, kind of forced that one in amongst a bunch of green shirts, deflected out of bounds. Brady will inbound. Good defense by the Tommies, and it's picked off by Jaden Penny. She is long and she is quick. Roy finds a lane and takes it right down Broadway. Scores 2 and gets the foul. Roy to the line again. Another make for Kylie. Tommies now up 19. That's going to be a foul on the Tommies. It's going to go on Kylie Roy, her second. Team's fourth. Moreau with some speed, passes off. Nice play there for Moreau to Wells McCaughan, who gets 2. Owens for Storty. Storty to the corner. Long shot by Penny is rebounded. Storty knocks it away. Ball loose on the floor. Several players dive for it, and there's an opportunity for them to fight for it a little bit before the jump ball is called. Good hustle by Charlie Connors. It'll be Connors who comes out. And Ava Prosser checks in. Prosser will D up Justine Brady. Ball inbounded for Wells McCaughan. Ahead for Garland. Wells McCaughan, long shot. Rebound Roy. Kylie will settle it down and now push it forward. Ava Prosser dribbles into trouble and then gets the jump ball call, but it will stay with the Tommies. Kings defense just collapsed there around Prosser on that dribble. Prosser on the catch on the inbound off to Storty. Storty picks it up, now finds Penny. 6 on the shot clock. Penny on the drive, she's got a layup. Travel there, forced by Kylie Roy. Justine Brady couldn't keep the feet planted. Kathleen Quinlan checks in. Kathleen and Nora, both from St. John's, sisters. The Holy Heart High School is Kathleen. Storty reverses. That one bounces off, and Emily Owens corrals the rebound. Prosser for Penny in the corner. Penny's going to drive and draw a foul. Jaden Penny will go to the line. This foul will go on Aiden McLeod, I believe. Yes, I'm getting a little better at seeing who the fouls are on. Jaden Penny, just under 6 points, right in even 6 rebounds a game. 92% free throw shooter, so unexpected miss there from Penny. Second one does rattle through. Long pass forward. Brady thought about the really deep three. Instead, she'll attack. Leaves that one short. Jaden Penny picks it up, kicks it outside for Prosser. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock is just ahead of the game clock. Now it's off. Storty gets her own rebound and puts it in for 2. Sam Storty is having a good half for the St. Thomas Tommies. Not good awareness there as the game clock runs out. Tommies plus 22 on Kings, 52-30. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACA TV. Take about a 15-minute break and come on back. Super Sunday coverage of collegiate athletics here on ACA TV. Hi fans, welcome back for the second half here in Fredericton women's basketball. Early afternoon game. UKC Blue Devils at the St. Thomas Tommies. It's the Tommies 52, Blue Devils 30. Run down of the scores for UKC. Bain, Morrow, and Wells McCaughan all have 6. Lauren Ford has 4. Nora Quinlan 2. Garland has 2. Maharaj 2 and Brady 2 for the 30. For STU, Roy has 9. Vanessa Sophie, no points. That's a little bit surprising given the Tommies have put up 52. Only 1 shot attempt for Sophie. Jeffrey 6, Penny 5, Ava Prosser 10, Emily Owens 4, Sturkle with 5 off the bench, and Sam Storty leading with 11. Charlie Connors has 2. Tommy shooting 38% from the field, 20 from three-point range, and 77 from the line. UKC shooting 41% from the field, 11% from three-point land, and 83% from the line. Turnovers, they've committed 14, have the Blue Devils versus only 5 for St. Thomas. So that's a significant difference there in terms of the turnovers, that 14 really jumping out. Rebounds, UKC has 8, the Tommies 16, so that's a big difference as well. UKC 1 steal to the Tommies 5. So you can see extra possessions adding up and extra shots for the Tommies. UKC 12 of 29. The Tommies 16 of 42. Tommies are set to start the second half. Penny, Prosser, Roy, Jeffrey, and Sophie. And here come the Blue Devils. It's Quinlan, Bain, Ford, Moreau, and Wells McCaughan. The starting lineups for both teams start the second half. Wells McCaughan in the post, puts the shot up, little baby hook, goes for 2. Sophie, tough catch. Quinlan looked to take it away, and there's picked up by Bain. Bain with a jump shot, rebound to Alyssa Jeffrey. Jeffrey for Roy. Roy on the dribble. Picked off on the pass that was intended for Prosser by Bain. Quinlan. And the Tommies force the time violation as Jenna Bain can't get the ball over half in time. Tommy's big defense there. It's a pretty downtrodden-looking UKC team coming off at the half. The chins were down a little bit. I think you could hear the coaches say, get your heads up, we're not out of this one. Pretty serious talk in the dressing room at halftime, no doubt. It's a possible playoff matchup. Shot clock violation on the Tommies. Good defense there by Kings. They've come out with renewed intensity here to start the second half. Have the Blue Devils. Quinlan launches from deep. That rimmed out. Rebound Ava Prosser. Prosser to the front court. Keeps the dribble alive. Now off for Roy. Roy on the dribble drive. She's got a lane, but rejected by Lauren Ford. Out of bounds, off of Roy. Emily Owens checks in for Kylie Roy. Moreau gets by Penny. Olivia Moreau knocked away by Vanessa Sophie. Emily Owens centers up the break and gets it to Jaden Penny. Penny leaves it short. Rebound Ford. Knocked away by Penny into the hands of Owens. Owens is going to attack. No, she'll pull it back outside for Penny. Penny and Jeffrey will exchange. Prosser in the post. 9 to shoot. She puts it up. A little strong off the back of the rim. Ahead for Ford. Ford works the 2-on-1 nicely. And Nora Quinlan finishes the breakaway there for Kings. Owens for the cutting Jaden Penny. Penny met by Lauren Ford. Ava Prosser on the rebound. Is fouled on the putback attempt. Sam Storty, the game's leading scorer. She's got 11. Had 10 yesterday, so back-to-back double-digit games for Sam Storty. Pretty good weekend for Sam. Checks in for Stu, as does Charlie Connors. Alini Maharaj is in. For Kings. Prosser makes the second. Maharaj launches from deep. She doesn't shoot many and leaves that one short. Storty for Owens. Connors kicks it back to Prosser. Prosser against Maharaj, shoots the deep one. That's way off the mark. Katie Vedito in for Ava Prosser. Quinlan for Maharaj. Moreau on the take. Connors on the rebound. For Sophie. Now Vedito, she fakes. Goes against Wells McCaw and back outside side for Emily Owens. Nice step through for Owens. Takes a 15-footer and it's batted out of bounds on the carom by Vedito. It's a nice move by Owens. Defender running out with a hand in her face, just a little step by and takes a 15-footer. Shot doesn't drop, but nice move by Emily. Maharaj inside. One dribble is by Connors, but loses the ball off her own foot, I believe, out of bounds. Slow scoring start here to quarter number 3. Only 6 points total for UKC, 2 for the Tommies. We played almost 4 minutes. Sophie off glass. It doesn't go down. Vanessa Sophie remains scoreless. Ahead for Moreau. Lauren Ford on the drive. Rebound putback is no good by Ford. Storty chases to the corner. But UKC out of bounds. That was Olivia Morrow. Alex Soyko checks in. Soyko, third-year guard out of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. I almost said Prince Albert, Saskatoon there. That would have been just completely incorrect. Shout out if you're watching from the prairies or anywhere in the west. Still good morning to you out there, I'm sure. Storty on the drive. Storty fouled on the putback. The aggression of Sam Storty here paying dividends for the Tommies. Storty doesn't always have to play the prettiest game to be effective. Those net drives. Get herself to the line and work the offensive glass for putbacks. She can do a bit of the dirty work. I think she can get on the scoreboard quite a bit for the Tommies. Penny and Jeffrey in for Owens and Sophie. Oh, nicely broken by Kings. Quinlan runs the break really well. A good defense by Storty to force a tougher shot. Foul on the Tommies on rebounding action against Quinlan. Foul goes on Charlie Connors, her first. So then Sturkle checks in. So Sturkle, Storty, Vidito, Penny, and Jeffrey. So this will put Jeffrey as the primary ball handler in this lineup. Tommies turn the ball over. Blue Devils will inbound. Maharaj around for Wells McCaughan. Quinlan stopped by Storty. That's going to be a jump ball. Good tie up. Sam Storty just reaches in and says, let's have a little jump ball situation here. Over to the Tommies on the alternating possession. Penny for Vidito. He's looking for the cutting Storty, but it's picked off by Lauren Ford. Tough lane to throw that pass through for Vidito. Maharaj on the drive. Sturkle closes out, forces a tougher shot, and it's Storty on the rebound. For Penny. Penny's got a drive as well. She lays it off glass for two. Wells McCaughan to the front court. Quinlan strikes up the band and gets a little traveling music going. Garland in, Sophie in. Sophie with the ball in the backcourt. Vidito on the catch for Sturkle, has a cutting Penny. Back outside, Jeffrey now. Penny thought about the 3, 10 on the shot clock. Sophie with 7 on the shot clock for Jeffrey outside, takes the 3. Rebound action goes to Jaden Penny. Long shot missed by Vidito. Penny on the board, and she lays it in for another 2. Shot left short by Soiko. Rebound Vidito. Jeffrey on the push. Sophie in the corner. She's got baseline. She's looking for Celine Sturkle on the cut, and we've got a kick ball. Inbound for Vidito. Vidito thought about the 3, now 8 on the shot clock for Jeffrey. She'll need to create something. Jeffrey gets to the bucket, but good defense there by Aiden McLeod. Penny uses the length again to deflect the pass, and Sturkle's down on the floor after it. Jaden Penny finally corrals the loose ball. We'll get help from Celine Sturkle in the backcourt, ahead for Vidito. Ten to shoot. Sophie for Penny. Penny looks for Sturkle. Sturkle will get it up. Rimmed out. Had to beat the shot clock did Sturkle, and got a pretty good look. What appeared to be a broken play for the Tommies. Tough rebounding action there, and the ball controlled by Stu. Sophie takes it right to the bucket. I'm going to bet she's going to break the goose egg here with points from the free throw line. 3 Tommies checking in. Prosser, Owens, and Roy In for Vidito, Jeffrey, and Penny. Sophie on the line. Just about a 70% free throw shooter is Sophie. Good there. Her first point of the game, I believe. Sophie makes them both. 62-36, 2:20 to go here, third quarter. The Tommies in control thus far against UKC. Jump ball, this one will stay with Kings as Justine Brady is tied up. Subs, Wells McCaughan in for Lauren Ford. Roy knocks it out of bounds off of Brady. Prosser for Sturkle. Sturkle launches a three. Went through on the bounce, but it's not going to count because it hit the guide wire on top. Roy with pressure on the dribbler gets the turnover. Jump ball. Tie up for Kylie Roy. This one over to Stu. See if the Tommies run something here for Emily Owens. Owens and Sophie seem to have a little chat there on the timeout, and there is Owens with the ball. Back for Roy. Roy gets the blocking foul on Justine Brady. It's going to be the fourth team foul. Only one for the Tommies in this quarter. Second on Brady. Prosser is open underneath. Tough catch though on the inbound. She'll work it out of the post. Owens on the rebound on the putback. Second try for Owens. Is finally rebounded by Wells McCaughan. She'll dribble to the front court. Pick it up under pressure and hand it off to Kaylee Garland. Garland for Brady. Tough catch inside by Garland, but she finishes. Technical foul called on Coach Connors. That said something on the way there that the official did not like. One shot here for Soiko. Must have been looking for the travel there on that catch and finish by Garland. Didn't see that myself. I'm not sure what was said on the way by there. Coach Connors. Regardless, the official had heard enough, and after the warning earlier in the game, teed up Fred. Now Dave Gallagher having a chat. Referees conferring. Official that blew it is Mr. Fitzgerald. Don't see him a lot here. After the conference, they determine it's going to be the Tommies' ball. Sturkle, spot up three. Celine Sturkle drains that one. She'll be danger for the opposition. She's found that range. Up to game speed now is Celine. Tie up. This time goes to the Tommies. I actually thought the Tommies had the last one, but there must have been another one. There's been a whole bunch here in this quarter. There's the cutting Owens outside for Kylie Roy. Roy, nothing but net from downtown. Foul on Celine Sturkle. Her first, team second. 25.8 seconds in the quarter, 17 on the shot clock. Soiko launches from deep. Shot looked good, but the rim said no thanks. Rebounding foul and a warning now given to the Blue Devils coach. Owens will go to the line. Second foul on Kaylee Garland. Emily Owens, a 60% free throw shooter. First one doesn't go through. Second one does. Tommy still set pressure here. Sophie looking for the steal, knocks it out of bounds. Again, knocked out of bounds by the Tommies. And once again, knocked out of bounds. But this time, it's off of Wells McCaughan, and the Tommies force another turnover. 14 on the shot clock, 18-2 on the game clock. Prosser will put it up and draw the foul. That's going to go on Wells McCaughan. Prosser scores 2 and will go to the line to shoot 1. Nice move there by Prosser. Tommies have held UKC to 9 points here in this quarter thus far. Put up 20 themselves. They built upon their lead. Little message being sent here from Stu to their possible first-round playoff opponent. Prosser picks up the loose ball forward to Roy, ahead for Owens. Owens tosses one way up. Comes back down. We're going to have a foul, I think, on Kylie Roy. That'd be Roy's third. They've all been aggression fouls for Kylie Roy on loose balls, rebound types of actions for Kylie. Again, she doesn't believe that one, but that's the style of play, Kylie. You're going to pick some of those up sometimes. And again, Kings, that's 2 quarters in a row where they've had the ball with just a few seconds left and not even got a shot attempt away. End of 3 quarters, Tommy 72, Kings 33. 39. Looking through a post there, and it looked like a 33. Tommy's by a whole bunch. Come on back in a minute and a half for quarter number 4. Welcome back to the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium. Tongue's a little tired today, folks. A lot of talking yesterday, a couple basketball games and a hockey game. A little ways to go here yet. Another quarter here, a full basketball game and a volleyball game before I get to call it a weekend. Get her straightened out, though. Tommy 72, Blue Devils 39 as we go to quarter 4. That's Maharaj on the catch and drive. Looking for Brady. The Tommies knock it away. Brady, Maharaj are joined by Jenna Bain. She will inbound, as well as Charlie Lepp, number 9. This may be Lepp's first action of the game. And number 13, Aiden McLeod. McLeod leaves that short. Rebound taken by the Tommies. Roy for Sophie. Sophie gets to within 15 feet, hands it off to Roy, and Roy has another lay-in. It's been a layup drill hill for the Tommies by times today. Sure, the UKC coaching staff won't appreciate all the layups the Tommies are being given. That one's through the hands of Lepp, and Nora Quinlan checks back in for Justine Brady. Ahead for Kathleen Quinlan, who has checked in for the Tommies. Grace Christie, number 11, on the court for Stu. We start the fourth quarter, as is Ava Prosser, Kylie Roy, and Emily Owens. Prosser was looking for Owens there. Penny checks in. That is for Prosser. Tommy's into a bit of a zone. Kathleen Quinlan with the steal. Quinlan ahead for Kylie Roy, who fakes, then can't finish. Fighting for the rebound is Grace Christie. Christie outside for Quinlan, back for Christie. Christie to the post for Roy. Roy, race reverse. Kylie Roy can't get the second one to go down. Lepp hard charging against Christie. Christie dives for it. And Lepp has the toes in the tulips there, just touching the end line. Out of bounds for Charlie Lepp and the Blue Devils. Penny for Roy. Quinlan. Penny on the drive. Penny with a little running hook shot. Rebound to Nora Quinlan. Kylie Roy generates the tie-up. Kylie, I think, momentarily thought she was going to get called for the foul, but it's the quick tie-up whistle instead. Owens will inbound for Penny. Penny guarded by Maharaj. 8 seconds. Over to Grace Christie. Christie to the cutting Kylie Roy. Roy leaves that one short but gets her own rebound. Puts it back up again. Is short but is fouled. Kylie Roy, as always, giving 100% effort. Roy will get 2 shots. Having a good afternoon. Is Kylie 62% from the line. That foul is the third on Aiden McLeod. Maharaj loses it out of bounds. Connors will check in. For Kylie Roy. Inside for Penny. Penny can't get the layup to go. Rebound to Maharaj. Outside for Quinlan, guarded by Quinlan. Matchup the folks on the Rock will love, no doubt. That's a 2-pointer made by Jenna Bain. Penny to beat the pressure into the hands of Owens. Owens will lay it in. Owens and Grace Christie were both there and nicely executed by Emily Owens. Maharaj rebounded by Christie. Ahead for Penny. Penny draws contact from the hard-charging Aiden McLeod. That will be McLeod's fourth. Jaden Penny to the line. Penny among the league leaders in free throw percentage. Sorry, Jaden, that's my jinx. Never fails when I say something like that. We get a miss. And a double miss at that. Certainly will impact the free throw percentage. Lauren Ford checks in for Aiden McLeod. Ford out of Sackville, Nova Scotia. To differentiate that from Sackville, New Brunswick. Going to be back over on Quinlan. Christie and Connors, Penny and Connors forced that one. See if the Tommies look to get Grace Christie on the board here. Connors on the catch against Maharaj. A lot of dribble here from Carlos. Now 4 on the shot clock. Owens going to have to shoot one. She's not aware of the shot clock. Teammates were counting it down, but good defense by Jenna Bain there. Storty will check in for Emily Owens. Sam Storty's had a good game here for the Tommies. Double digits in the first half for Stu. I'm sure they'd take that every time out from Sam Storty. Really good weekend from Storty, in fact. Quinlan on the steal. Quinlan picks it up, finds Penny. Penny for Grace Christie, Charlie Connors. Charlie Connors with a rainbow three. Knocked away by Penny, out of bounds. Quinlan called on the reach in against Lapp. Correction, Penny called on the reach in against Lapp. 20, not 10. Vedito in for Jaden Penny. Deflected by Grace Christie. Christie is quick. Christie's offensive game still being polished by Coach Connors and the coaching staff. Certainly the athletic ability is there. Connors and Bain, big collision. Outside for Vedito. She'll have to shoot a really long three. She got it away. Rebound by Maharaj, tied up by Connors. Possession arrow, 2 Kings, timeout, Tommies. 5:12 to go in a 39-point game here on a Super Sunday of action from the LB Gym coming up at 2 o'clock. Tommy men take on UKC, and at 4:30, Holland College comes in for volleyball action that will decide home court in the semifinals. Stay right on ACAA TV all afternoon long. And, of course, a little look around the league. Some big games going on here on Super Sunday as well. Mount St. Vincent is down Highway 7 to take on St. John. The women at 1, men at 3. And Mount A and Holland College playing this afternoon on the island as well. The women's side, that's the teams that are 1 and 2 in the conference. Mount A 1, Holland 2. Have a battle there on the island, no doubt. And then the men, Mount A and Holland, and that'll be another good game there. Holland, ever high flying, can put a bunch of points on the board in a hurry. And Mount A, who plays everyone tough. And league leading scorer Noel McCarthy. Go at the Hurricanes at 3 o'clock on the men's side. Lots of action ACAA to check out today. Quinlan guarded by Connors. Now Lapp on the outside. Forced into the travel. Vedito for Quinlan. Maharaj with a football. Football, that's later tonight. I think 7:30 kickoff in the Super Bowl. That one's not on ACAA TV. Connors, right to the bucket. Quinlan on the rebound. Again, it's Quinlan guarded by Quinlan. Bain picks it up. Now on way outside is Lauren Ford. Connors lucky there not to get called for the foul. Had hand on the back. Blocking foul called on Grace Christie as he steps in. Just a tick too late was Christie. Good thought by Grace to step in there. A little visit from Grace's father before the game. Family's relocated east after being in the Northwest Territories for a time. Pretty athletic bunch, that Christie clan. Vedito for Christie. One dribble, picks it up and looks for Storty. Tough pass for Storty to catch there, and it's picked off by Lauren Ford. Rebound on the missed shot. Bumbain to Vedito. Vedito for Christie. Christie tied up by Lauren Ford. Jump ball. This one stays with the Tommies. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Storty sets up in the high post. Christie low post. Now they exchange. Storty on the catch. Cross-court pass. Vedito. She launches a three. That one's just a tick short as well. Quinlan to Maharaj. Good defense by the Tommies. Nora Quinlan deflects that one. Looks like athletic director Mike Eagles over there working the computer on the Tommies' desk. Quinlan for three. No good. Rebound Christie for Connors. Connors for Vedito. Vedito baseline drive. Shot no good. Rebound. Kathleen Quinlan. She's pushed. Will shoot two. Kathleen Quinlan averages about a point a game in her action thus far. 2 for 9 from the free throw line on the season is Kathleen. One doesn't go through for Quinlan. Quinlan looks like a bit of a jitterbug on the free throw line. A lot of motion in her routine. That one doesn't go down as well. Wonder sometimes if that routine were just a little quieter. Just a lot of motion to replicate every time to the line. I'm a fan of a quiet free throw approach. Everyone has their own preferences, whatever it takes, and I'm sure the players each have developed their own little routine. Storty from deep. Rebound for Garland. Sturkle in the next opportunity. Step back shot, Ali Zucker. Zucker checked in. I didn't see Zucker come in the game. Apologies, Ali. You try to get those. Vedito back for Christie. Christie is going to travel. Takes the points off the board for Grace Christie. Sturkle for Storty. Ford gets to the bucket for two. Quinlan with the tough pass for Celine Sturkle. Foul on Charlie Connors. Zucker will inbounds. Timeout taken by Kings. We are at 1:47 here now, so we'll be a bit behind schedule for the 2 o'clock start for the men's game. Be at least a 20-minute warm-up there. Still a couple minutes to go in this one. That will be a battle. I've already had a little quick discussion with Coach Stevenson from Kings. His men have been here lurking on the sideline throughout the women's game. They're now in getting the jerseys on. Zucker on the inbound for Brady. Brady guarded by Kathleen Quinlan. Vedito looks for the tie-up. Travel called on Justine Brady. Good defense by Katie Vedito and Kathleen Quinlan. Connors will inbound. For Quinlan in the backcourt. 2:12 to go here in the game. Sturkle for three. Front rim that time for Celine. It was a little deeper than the other couple she'd shot. Has that long range though. Wells McCon might have dragged a pivot foot there, but not called by the officials at this point. Ford drives, defended by Sturkle and Christie. Sturkle gets the hand up on Brady, and Brady with a real tough shot there over the outstretched Sturkle. 10 on the shot clock. Out of bounds there. Back for Connors and Vedito. Pass too strong for Quinlan, who is going in the opposite direction. Power step. Doesn't go down for Ford. Vedito controls for Sturkle. Tommies will inbound. Here and there, I'm sure you saw the UKC men in our shot there, blocking our view just a little bit. We've got them cleared out of the way. We can see what's going on. Vedito with a rainbow three, and somewhere there's an unhappy leprechaun. Katie Vedito's got the pot of gold. Foul on Christie. It's going to be her second. Up with a little limp out of that one. On the line, Lauren Ford. 55 seconds to go. Ford makes both. Sturkle looks to drive baseline. Little feet caught up there, no call. Sturkle will look at the official and say, hey, I didn't end up on the floor on my own. 41 seconds to go. Brady for Wells McCaughan. Leaves that one short. Rebound fought for. Good hustle there on the rebound action on the offensive glass by Lepp, but it's out of bounds off of Lepp. Pardon me, that's Kaylee Garland, not Lepp. 8, not 9. Sturkle, 10 on the shot clock for Vedito. Now 7 to shoot. Vedito, nowhere to go with 4. And we've got out of bounds on Katie Vedito. 2.9 seconds left in the game here. Kings will just inbound, and we'll run out the clock. As the Tommies take this one, was Kings early. They were up 13-7 at one point. And then a big Tommies run to end that first quarter, and they just continued on from there. If you're Kings, you have to look at that early part of the game and say, hey, we can hang here. If we play that way for more than 5 minutes, we can put that on the floor for 40, we'll be okay. The other 35 minutes of the game, very much decidedly Tommies. Tommies the aggressor most of the afternoon here. 83-45 STU, a whole bunch of players put up a whole bunch of points. Like the game that I saw from Sam Storty again here today. Said her name a lot. And Celine Sturkle as well, off the bench. Starting to find that shooting touch. Going to wrap this one up here and be back in about 20 to 25 minutes or so for the men's game. Same two schools. Going to have to change the stream on ACA TV, but come on back for this one. Should be some dandy action here, as it usually is in the ACAA. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm Bill Gibson. Been fun bringing you this one. Come on back again in about 20.